Howdy everyone, so this is the last part of my Philippines diaries, and these are the last 2 days I am in Manila. Today we're going to have Eid al-Adha together with the other fellow Muslims. This is Safika, she's from Malaysia, and we're going to have Eid al-Adha prayer together.
Ako po, opo. Pero sila sa ibang Ay, hindi po pa Manila, Mindanao. Alam niyo naman po yung UP alumni. Opo, opo.
We were having the prayer at the University of Philippines in Diliman. This is what it more or less looks like. Fun fact, this is my first time having Eid prayer abroad, not in my country, and far away from my family. So this is very exciting for me.
Then afterwards, kung hindi nakakaghas ang iyong parents, pwede po isa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala na ipaghas mo sila. Tatanggapin ng Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So right after the prayer, we are being given a free food, a traditional food I guess, a local food to be exact. Right after the prayer, we are heading back to the hotel, and I am going to the venue again for day 2 submit.
Like that. Just like that. And then, you have your sample slide. I have my sample slide. This one is a
Now once we're done with our parallel sessions, we're moving again to the main hall, which is the per hall, to have some several meetings with some several parties.
Thank you. At the next, we have digital learning and transformation. Prosperity for all. We encourage you to engage in the open discussion following his presentation.
So, in the last day of the summit, every thematic discussion or every group of the parallel sessions present their own conclusions and solutions for the whole theme of the youth summit. In this session, they were presenting their concrete recommendations for each thematic areas, because in these sessions as well, there's like the Department of Educations of Philippines, there's also UNICEF and some other parties that we are intended to give our concrete recommendations to.
With that, during the learning support breakout sessions, there were 3 key areas that were discussed. The first being the use of a microscope. So the last being students coming on board to help teachers. She might feel some lessons are lifeless or may not be as interesting as how it should be. So what she and the team actually came across was to design a lesson plan that allows students to give their inputs on what the teachers should teach. And the teachers actually adopted the approaches suggested by the team of students from Indonesia.
We're very fortunate that we are working with our partners from UNICEF and UNESCO and several other institutions, Simeo and INEC, that allow us to hopefully integrate a lot. For example, we have programs that are initially funded by UNICEF, such as the Chat9 among others, that we hope to fully integrate into the regular functions of the
Education is the most powerful tool to empower people and solve the global crises of our world. We need to work towards transforming commitments into action. Inspired by the Youth Declaration and the
maybe about Mr. Kevin, we can do some in this.
It's raining here. This one from Jeremy. You can find them at the jeremake.com, but currently it's only available in Philippines. And he gave us, the delegate, like a free microscope back then during his session. So I'm gonna try it out on my phone here. So this, you need to place it like using the front camera and stick the microscope in front of here. This is the specimen. This one is a dragonfly abdomen. You can just simply put it here on the lens and you'll see perfectly like I'm sorry for the notifications. See, you guys can see that? That is so amazing. The next one, we're gonna unboxing this one. This is microscope, Jeremy. So this is like a laboratory thing. Where is this one? A laboratory kit. Up to 400 times magnification. Your first keychain microscope. Oh my god. Trust me, this is amazing. Wait a minute, I need to prepare the front camera. Okay. Done it with the front camera. Now let's open. You'll have the warning. This one, the microscope. Also here we have the buds. This one, the laboratory tools, I guess. A pincet. These are a bunch of specimens. And this one are lihat guys. Jadi ini preparatnya dia udah kasih, terus ini alatnya tinggal ditempel di kayak kamera depan. Terus nanti ini kelihatan miss, real miss, asli keren banget miss. Miss lihat di sini miss. Coba ya, saya coba preparat lain. It was 6 in the morning and this is the last day in Philippines. Well, technically, not really the last day, because in the last day, I just going to the airport with the other delegates and flying back home. Once I'm ready, I am going downstairs to the restaurants to having a breakfast, but my roommate, which is Lena, just already went back home like early in the morning, around 1 a.m. She's leaving from the hotel to the airport and flying back to Vietnam. Before leaving the hotel, I spared some Indonesian snacks that I brought from Indonesia for the hotel staff because they were so nice. Bye, Philippines. See you very soon. See you when I see you. Now come back to Jakarta. This is Lena's bed. This is my bed. How will be me said. I packed my stuff, all of my stuff, and ready to go. See you. To be quite honest, Manila is more or less similar to Jakarta in terms of their street, their society, the environment and stuff. Yeah. We are at the check-in counter right now to check in our flight, obviously. So our flight back home to Indonesia is similar to our flight when we are going to Manila because we are going to have a layover for about like 3 hours in Singapore. And then we are continuing our flight from Singapore to Jakarta. But our flight got delayed for about like 30 minutes till finally we reporting. Apparently, SQ have run BTS, so I watched them. Our flight from Manila to Singapore is actually, we're having a quiet bad turbulence, to be honest. But yeah, at the end we're landing safely. Safely landed at Changi Airport, and the next thing I need to do is going to another terminal for our flight to Jakarta. By myself, heading to the McDonald's Terminal 2 Changi Airport. So I got plenty of time layover in Singapore. So I just like going to the McDonald's, going to their sunflower gardens and so on. Oh, also, I buy chocolate. I mean, like, Changi Airport is very iconic with this paper bag, right? After 3 hour-ish waiting, we're finally boarded to the aircraft. This trip is my first time going abroad by myself. I'm flying to another part of the world alone, and I am feeling extremely grateful because I was able to experience this at my 18, fully funded, which means I did not spend any pennies for this trip. I would like to say a huge thank you to Innotech for sponsoring my trip. So yeah, that is basically wrapping up my journey in Philippines. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in from the first part. I am praying for more trip like this to another countries. I cannot wait. See ya!